Hello, happy Wednesday, everybody. Jen and Katie back at it.
Hi,
Um,
Katie.
Hi, I just love talking to you. We just love talking human design. We both went to human design at the international school together. And so we've known each other now for what, 5, 6 years?
Something. Yes.
Minute. It's been a hot minute. And so, yeah, we just always make sure we talk at least once a week and check in. And, we end up talking for hours. And so we thought, why not invite you into our living rooms and you guys can sit here and chat with us. And this week, we thought since tomorrow we've got a change in the cosmic weather, we would talk about the energy that is moving in for the week. And so that way, you know what to expect, what opportunities and experiences might be highlighted and illuminated for you this week. And tomorrow it's going to be, let's see, we've got the sun moving through gate 19. Is that?
It's coming into 13.
Oh, that's today. Okay. So it's
Yeah,
coming
today's
into
19.
13. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the earth is going to be in 7, gate
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, yeah, what does that look like for you? I mean, maybe break it down and explain how the sun influences us and how the earth will influence us.
Maybe. I don't know if I can do that.
I'll
For
fill
me,
in.
though, no, for me, I love checking the transits and going, what does that feel like? So if we know that the sun is coming out of the throat, we get to see, okay, is there some throat energy? Do I have the other side of that?
Yeah.
Does that light me up? and and then we get to ride that or not, instead of maybe being a victim of it, and the 33 is the listener, and it's really receptive to other people's stories, um and you're gonna maybe
13? Is it
what
13?
what did I say?
33?
It's the 13, my bad.
No, I knew
30.
what you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's just
what,
talking
33
about
is on the other
the beginning.
side. Right,
Yeah.
right, 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 right. So if you have the 33 and you don't have the 13, the electromagnetic is created and it lights up if you're not already lit up there. So
That
I love that.
13, that 13 is like it to me, it's the most empathic energy really in our
Ooh,
genetics. It's really like you said, the listener. It's just this natural tendency. If you notice, if you're looking at your human design chart and you have the 13 already defined, in your natal design. Oh, thank you. There you go. Like,
there
yeah,
is a right there.
yeah, yeah. Then it's just really about these people. I know some people that have that activation and they have this just natural ability, like they're the type of person that can just hold the space and they can just sit down with anybody wherever that person's at, and like that person just feels like comfortable, and just starts sharing like their deep dark, whatever secrets, like because they can just get this vibe like, wow, this person's just willing. Sorry, my dog wants to come in. This person is just willing to hear me,
Receive.
and they get it, and they're not like overreacting like, oh my God, or you did what? Like they're just really these people that can just kind of go, it's okay. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, like I get it. And it's very empowering when you can find people like that in your tribe, right? To support you, because gosh, we all have like what all this shame and guilt, and we beat ourselves up over all these like experiences. But like Jen and I were just talking before we got on, and one of us shared, something we were feeling with the other, and the other one goes, oh my God, I feel the same way. And then it was like this moment of like, oh, good, I'm not the only one that, has this experience or feels this way. So it's like that ability to just really be that mirror, be that space. And yeah, like then when it's time to come forward, right, with your energy after you've, listened to the stories, and you've had time to kind of think about all these people's experiences, all of your own experiences, listening, taking it in, and then ruminating, then you're able to come forward and to speak, and to really guide, right? Is that how you would interpret that?
Yeah, you can. I mean, if you have this defined in your chart, not by the transit, say, then that is one of you are a vault for people.
A vault.
for better or for worse, and you're gonna have to, you're called to be in this lifetime to work on that. It's not like you have it and you're the pure vault. You go, oh, people see me as a listener. And then you get to practice being that listener. And then the other side is, well, do I retreat and process and share? Do I not? So everyone has this in your chart. Everyone has this channel. When it's lit up now by the transits, now it's alive in everyone. It's alive in everyone. So we get to kind of notice that energy. I just love knowing if it's raining outside, if I'm going to need a raincoat.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
At least now, like you might find yourself, this is what's fun about human design. And when you start to really kind of watch, the planetary weather and how that subtly, it's just like the background frequency, right? It's just there and it's just kind of influencing you. And so now that we've talked about this, if you're watching, just experiment because you probably will find, certain times throughout this next coming week where either you will have an opportunity to hold space for somebody and listen without trying to talk over them like, some people I know. I
Me, I do
can't
that.
out because they're just already like they know what you're going to say. They think that they know what you're going to say, right? So they're already trying to like make their point. And I challenge you because you might find, I mean, we're all guilty of that, but like just experiment with it, and how you can hold space on a deeper level for people and find where the learning moments in that, because sometimes, that saying, your parents said when you were a kid, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Sometimes when we do just really be in a place of receptive listening, that's where you can, get the glimmer of the experiential wisdom, from the people sharing their stories, right? And so maybe you don't have to go through that experience yourself because somebody else did and they shared it with you and they shared the lesson, right? And all of that is important. And then when we always look at, when we look at the sun, that's what's really going to be illuminated for us this week. We also look at the earth because the earth is going to tell us what the energy the earth is in is how we're really going to be grounding, this listening into our reality, right? Into, like our lives. And the earth is in the seventh gate, right? Starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
7 months.
this
But
is
if you think about that, all of humanity has these gates lit up. So it is just kind of, is the earth listening now?
oh, I like it. I
Is
like
Yeah, there's a receptive mode of, hey, tell the truth, speak the truth so that humanity can process it, retreat, process it, and possibly up level something. And if the earth is in the opposite, which is both of them are on the G center, Tiferet and Kabbalah, and that's the army, Ra would say, but it's also the elected, half of the elected leader. So where are you going to take this listening after you retreat and process it? Are you going to share it in a way from your heart, the world, humanity, for the betterment of humanity? That's how I
it.
see it. And not because you've decided that you're the one, but because people around you go, huh, what you got? What do you got? Katie, what do you think? And you're going to go, I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, just allowing yourself a little more space this week, right? And I love what you said about the seventh gate energy because it's the influencer. It's not somebody that chooses to be necessarily a leader. It's they are recognized by the people around them that so that that allows them the opportunity to impact people, to influence people. And that is an aspect of leadership, right? But it's like, yeah, being able to, when you really hold that space of listening and the epiphanies that come, then you are able to influence other people. And it could be by you speaking and sharing some of the things that you learned, right, from listening, or it could just be maybe that is the way that you're influencing the world, right? You said this is happening for everybody. So maybe we are we are influencing by holding more space, allowing
Mm,
people to be more open, be more free with who they truly are, right? That that alone kind of creates an influencing energy, right? And I think we could all use it, yeah, for sure. We can always
Well,
use it.
I would say, I don't mean to interrupt, but I could say it can go both ways. The Kabbalah part of this, it could be, oh, let's listen. And then I don't know, I'm just thinking of all the files that are showing up in everybody's damn house of
Yes.
these top secret files. They've listened and then they kept it retreated with it. And now they're influencing in a way, and everything is always perceived differently by everybody. So just look in your heart and feel what resonates true for you
Mm.
and choose the higher road.
Choose the higher road. And
Mhm.
that's the thing about human design is, I mean, it gives you the information about yourself so that you can make choices in any given moment. We have free will, right? In any given moment, we can, choose what we choose. But it's about learning about your energy and who you are so that when you're making choices, they're in alignment, with body and mind and energy are all aligned. So you're making choices that are going to move you forward and keep you kind of in that state of flow that we all seek to be in. It's when we are trying to force things and go outside of that. That's where we get into that resistance, or you feel like you're just hitting your head against a wall and like, why can't I move the dial on this? It's because it's not meant to be. It might be something your mind thinks is supposed to happen, but your body is like, no, I don't want to commit. I don't want to do that thing. No, abort.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. This is a decision maker, the weather to really know how your sailboat works is helpful. It's just helpful to authentically be yourself. And also it gives you a lot of permission to have compassion for other people because everyone is different.
And everyone's going through something, just like
That's
we
right.
shared, like that's what's so important about listening and having relationships, right? And being able to work through your own karma, through your relationships. That's really how
Yeah.
most of us do it. And so it's so important to be able to have people in your life that you feel comfortable in sharing, whatever it is and feeling that space of non-judgment. So yeah, we'll leave you with that. That's it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a beautiful soft week if you let it. And we are wishing you all the best. And we'll come back on next week and who knows what we'll talk about. What's
I know.
on our mind?
Happy February.
Yeah, rev it. Okay, bye for now.
Bye.